Okay. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Byron Stapleton.
Okay. How old are you?
46.
46. How long have you been living at Clayton?
Well, this time I've been living about 3 months.
3 months?
But I was here before for about 18 months.
18 months?
Yeah.
How was your experience the first time?
It's great. It was great. When my symptoms are coming up, I learned from here. When I was here, I learned how to tell when my symptoms are coming on. You know, when I can tell when I know something's going wrong with me. Mm-hmm. Instead, because in the past, I wouldn't know when something was going on. I just go on and react to it. Like, I had substance abuse issues, so I would go drink. You know, I self-medicate a lot. But when I got here, I got to recognize when my symptoms were coming. I was able to go talk to staff. So I'm going to let them know how I was feeling.
Support. It seems like I can't deal with a lot on my own like I used to. I remember when I was younger, I had my emotional problems, and I used to think, what is it going to be like when I get older and the physical pain starts setting in?
Okay.
And now,
so each floor has a TV room and a laundry room. This is the TV room. How you doing, Sonia? Carolyn?
It's Mamie being here, not just existing, but I'm used to going to school and working and being active in the community, so it keeps me busy. It gives me something construction, something constructive to do.
The people, the residents here, they understand what I'm going through than people who don't, it seems. And I don't feel isolated anymore. I don't feel like I'm by myself. I don't feel alone. I don't feel like crying all the time. That nobody understands, right?
And they made this in the art room and this, all the art, right? And this is specifically. Hey, Marquita.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. Who is that?
It's Chris.
Hey.
Hey.
This is the bathroom. This is my bed. This is my dresser, my lamp. Those are my clothes. This is my chair, my other dresser, my closet. I don't have many clothes. April 22nd, 2015. I've lived at Clayton for 2 years now. Before that, I was homeless because all the shelters was full and I was having problems with my mental illness. I didn't have a job because I heard voices that would tell me to hurt myself or other people. I was abusing drugs. I didn't have any money for food or any place to stay. Living at Clayton has changed my whole life. I have a roof over my head. I have clean clothes to wear. I have a nice bed to sleep in. I have food to eat. I'm not sleeping on the floor like they do in shelters.
That you've struggled with?
Medication is helping me.
Voices
so I won't
and paranoia, delusions, and mania and depression.
Do you mind talking about some of the delusions that you had and what that was like for you?
I thought that the anchor people were talking about me on the TV, so I've stopped watching TV for a while so I can get out of the habit of listening to those voices.
Very often people will begin to feel very threatened by individuals in society that, of course, are usually not threatening them, and they'll become very agitated, they'll become very combative, hitting people, throwing things at people, being disobedient in public because they believe they're under attack.
Rosie, you okay?
Hi, Chris. Why do you call me Rosie?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Call me Rosie now, bro. I'm so angry at you. Can I get my medical records?
Sunday, what's going on? Why are you crying?
I thought you were my son, okay? You look a lot like me, okay? I thought you were my son with Jim. Do you know who Jimmy is? Jim Rutowski? You do know who he is, okay? And I showed you the magazine, the Chicago magazine, that was you in it. Is that correct?
They've given me an outlet to talk about these symptoms.
How about any coping skills?
Well, in the simple fact of talking about them and getting them out in the open, it's helped open the door to not worrying about when they happen, just to get it out in the open. And when I do, I can change.
Recovery isn't a linear process. It's very much back and forth and takes some interesting turns sometimes. It's important to have a place where you have 24-hour support for people when they are at that most difficult part of dealing with their illness, but not necessarily requiring an acute hospitalization setting.
Like besides medication management, like have you been attending groups?
Yeah, I attend the cooking group. I attend Sarah Hill's addiction support. Even though we're being judged on the presentation and the taste of the meatball, I believe everybody's going to be a winner.
Are you involved in any groups here?
Oh yeah, I'm in anger management, relaxation, and cooking.
Okay, man.
Anger management, with my anger that I used to have, I used to swear at people, I used to just snap on people. And the anger management is like cursing me to not curse, not yell, not just go off on people.
How has it helped you do that?
Basically, it's taught me that there's different ways to get your anger out. You go to your room, count to 10, talk to yourself about it, write it down on a piece of paper while you're angry, and it's like the anger disappears.
I started using drugs and drinking heavily in college, and I was hospitalized for depression at the end of my sophomore year, and I failed out at the beginning of my junior year, and my parents found it wise to put me in residential treatment.
For years, we didn't know what was wrong, and when we found out, it was like peeling an onion. One thing led to another, and it devastates the whole family. There's no way that a family can deal with anything as severe as the mental illness that my daughter has.
With your family relationship before you came to Clayton?
It was really fractured because I was very sick. I had, from about 1997 to 2010, I was very addicted to drugs and drinking actively, and it put a big strain on my family.
And we discovered that she was an alcoholic in the middle of everything, and that was kind of a shocker. I'd never seen her imbibe or be drunk, but there were many, many empty bottles under her bed one time, and that was the giveaway.
With a lot of help, I'm more med compliant. I'm not totally med compliant because I have a big issue with meds. I'm getting day-to-day support. I have people I can trust and turn to during times of trouble. And I average about 2 hospitalizations every 3 years now, as opposed to once every 2 weeks.
My husband's going to be 80. There's no way that we can care for her. There are no facilities here. We live in New Mexico. It just isn't available. Her brother has his hands full with his family. There is nobody. If not for Clayton, she'd be on the street. My comfort level is that she's kept safe. You're mindful of her ways, and you are on top of it. Obviously she tries to get away with things. There's always a safety net with Clayton.